I think that we can just move forward and end earlier. But we have some things to cover in today's agenda. So welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I know that there's a ton of things going on right now, so I really appreciate that you take the time to align with all the things that are happening. So let's start with our weekly stand-up. The stand-up for Surbi and Keshav, maybe you didn't know this, but we make a weekly stand-up of the things that we've been working on comms these days. So meaning that each of us say something that we've been doing in one short sentence, nothing deep, nothing extent, just for example, these that I prepared here. My today's stand-up is that I'm preparing a bunch of comms for the Octans Epoch 0 round. So basically something short like that. And I'll pass it to Ahmad.
Hey, yeah, so I think mainly I'm just sending out emails. So I sent out the email for quadratic funding earlier, and I'll send out the Octant email tomorrow. And I'm still working on the audit for autopilot. I found a way to organize things into folders, which is making it easier to understand things. And I'm also working on some tasks for landing pages also. And yeah, let me pass it to Ashley.
Thanks, Ahmad. I am, I guess, supporting as much as I can for QF comm stuff, but like we just said, a lot of that's now done. Making sure that everything on the homepage is updated for QF and like the What's Up on Giveth thing. Also working with Nicola to start probably doing some more like project featured posts and things for Meet the Makers and just making that more of a campaign. And we're gonna have like the next event on August 2nd. So maybe helping her to create a comms plan if she needs support with that. And maybe talking with Anne Brody about doing some different like writing stuff. So that's something I wanted to talk to you about also, Almond. And I think that that's kind of it. If anything else comes up, then I'll let you know. But I think that's pretty much what I have on my plate for comms. I'll pass it to Suga.
Hey everybody. Right now at the conference in Paris, and I'm very sorry to say I missed the Meet the Makers meeting. I think was right before this. Was kind of in transit, and I am working on the recap of ETH Barcelona, which I think is in the end will incorporate ETHCC together. Briefly just sort of chatted with Griff about that. It's probably a good idea to kind of roll them together. Otherwise, yeah, I'm kind of up to my ears in this conference and have been doing a lot of chilling and I guess real-time comms with quadratic funding, chilling. And yeah, just kind of sorry, I hope you can hear me. I will pass it to Serbi, who I'm still planning on syncing with. And just to note, actually, sorry, 1 second, Serbi. I'm on vacation next week, by the way. Just heads up. All right, off to you, Serbi.
Thank you. Yes, our sync is pending and I'm looking forward to that. So the update from my end, I'm just going through a lot of onboarding resources, mostly through with that. Beside that, I'm just going and doing a very thorough analysis of what's happening across departments and what levers of growth can we really touch. So for the next 2 weeks, that's what I will be up to before I actually start working on the strategy part. So I have got a lot of links from Ashley yesterday. So I'm just making a note of all of these things. Beside that, I have to go through the dashboard and I will analyze all the data that I have hold of right now.
Great, Serbi. Thank you so much. I think that the last one is Keshav. if you want to make a quick stand up.
Yeah, I've been like going through all those onboarding things, and I'm working on like creating like the first video which Amin told me to do, and yeah, like I've been like reading about quadratic funding and stuff. So yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Keshav. Great to have you both here. Let's start. And okay, let's go with some high-level priorities. As you all know, the Giveth QF Alpha round is live. I think it's super important that we all review the documentation in order to have clarity around any questions that maybe someone from the community would ask us, or just to be super informed. So I send the documentation here in the chat for you to have it in mind and maybe read it and review it whenever you have a chance, so we can give answers that are accurate. That's one thing. Then I know that we have been talking about this a lot, meaning Octan's Epoch Zero round in which Giveth is participating. So just a quick review. The Octant is going to have 1 million in ETH round to 10 projects, 10 impact projects, and Giveth is one of these projects. So in order to support Giveth from July 21, the people that have the POAP will be able to support Giveth voting for us in order to get more funding. So if you haven't, check out if you are eligible to claim the POAP. I'm going to put here the POAP, check the POAP for Octans on the chat. And then if you have any issues, please reach out to me in order to check what might be happening with your wallet. But I believe that everyone in this call, well, maybe except Serbi and Keshav, will be able to claim the POAP. And remember, we need to do this before July 20th. And then
also sorry, one more thing. I think even if you can't claim the POAP, there's a way to get the POAP. I think Lauren mentioned it somewhere in Discord, where you have to like message someone.
Yeah, we just have to message James, I think, because there was just some confusion about the list. So if for some reason you can't claim, you can message James. I'll put his.
Perfect. Thank
It's
you
so funny. I've been seeing James like 10 times a day here. I was hanging out with him last night.
All of you should get the POAP then, if you're seeing him in person, especially.
Awesome. Thank you so much. What?
Ahmad, what did you say?
No, I was saying like all of you at the booth should get the POAP then, if you're seeing him in person.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Done.
Yay. Perfect. Thank you, Ash. I also think that he mentioned that whatever thing we should DM the Octant Twitter account, but you have the info that we should DM him directly, Ash or Ahmad?
Yeah, I mean, I think because we work with Giveth.
He's on it in like 2 seconds.
DM him
excellent.
directly, because I think it was an issue made with the list, so he'll have to send you a link.
Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Please, everyone in this call, meaning Serbi and Keshav and everyone that haven't claimed the POAP, go to his Twitter account and then send him a DM saying that you want to claim the POAP to support Giveth. Oh, great. I'm so happy that you clarified. Thank you so much. And again,
I don't know. I can try to find his Twitter one, but DM him on Discord.
Oh, okay. DM him on Discord. Todo mal. Okay. DM him on Discord, please.
Ashley, like you send it the username. Is that on Discord? Okay, yeah.
Perfect. Well, I know James is active everywhere, but okay. Perfect. Let's go to Discord. And the last thing that I have as a high priority is welcome again, because I know that I think last week we welcomed Serbi and Keshav, but I just wanted to welcome you both in a formal way, as I was out last week. It's great to have you both here, and we have now extended the comms marketing chapter more as our effort to really strengthen more comms for Giveth. So Serbi is going to be working more in a marketing strategy focus related. So we've been talking to her. We really recommend Serbi to talk with Ahmad, as Ahmad has a really strong marketing background. So Serbi will be joining more into the strategy and execution part of marketing for Giveth, and Keshav comes from Dream DAO, which is a DAO that I believe we already presented to Giveth, a DAO that is onboarding young talent Gen Zs to Web3. And Keshav will be doing his internship, and hopefully we will have it a little bit longer. But for now, he's doing his 2 months internship to create video content for Giveth. So we will be working hand by hand to create some videos now for the QF round that's happening in the next 2 weeks. Maybe some videos regarding the Octant voting process happening starting Friday. So if you have any videos ideas, please don't hesitate to reach out to Keshav or myself so we can make this happen. And this is meant to also make more dynamic the Giveth content, as we know that video is the king regarding content. So I don't know if Keshav or Serbi, do you want to add something else? Please correct me if I say something wrong, but please, the stage is all yours if you want to mention something.
Good. Really looking forward to connect with Ahmed and Suga as well. Everyone has been really supportive and helping me understand the Giveth ecosystem. So very, very grateful for that. Beside what I've already added, I think I'm good. I'm just absorbing a lot of things right now, so I will just skip commenting and because I don't know much at the moment.
It's perfectly fine, Serbi. I think that you're doing great to just starting talking to everyone to figure out all the things. So thank you so much. Keshav, go ahead.
Yeah, same here. Like I'm figuring out navigating my workflow. I'm asking Amr a lot of questions, and hope to contribute as much as I can in all the forms, and
excited to have you both, especially because you're both in India, so that's really exciting. Having 2 new contributors from India for me is really, really cool. Anyone else have something to mention to Keshav or Serbi, or just some high level overview or priority that I missed?
I have a question. I tried sending Discord friend request to James, and it's showing James is not requesting Discord friend request.
So the question will be how to reach out to James, right?
Yeah.
So meaning that you already sent him a friend request and he hasn't accepted. Maybe I will give it.
No. He's not accepting the friend request from.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I thought that maybe on Twitter would be better, because I think that someone mentioned that he had his Discord DMs closed. Maybe you can try it on Twitter, and if not, I can help you. I'm in contact with James.
Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, let's move on to the items that we have for today. So the ongoing efforts, starting with QF comms. The documentation is live. I already shared with you all, so that's done. Social media announcement is done. The Discord announcement is done. I already created the following up tweets for communicate this in the following 2 weeks. and Ahmad and Ashley already sent the emails. We're missing some sponsorship tweets from the QF sponsors. So I'm going to be working on that, as well as the video creation of this sponsorship as well, just to make it a little bit more dynamic and highlight this content a little bit more. And then I think that we should work on social engagement, because there's a lot of tweets mentioning us right now, but I haven't really have time to talk with Lauren and Steve on how the engagement regarding QF is going to work. I know that either Lauren or Steve are right now here, but that I just wrote that I need to discuss with them how are we going to be managing all the engagement regarding QF. I missed something. I know that, of course, Lauren is the owner of QF, but as she's busy right now, maybe Ashley or Ahmad, do you have in mind something that I know regarding QF comms?
Nothing that I can think of. I mean, I guess we'll definitely put something in the newsletter, but the round ends on what day again?
August 1st.
Oh yeah, so we should definitely put something in the newsletter, right?
Yeah, that's one thing. I was also thinking, like, maybe we could reach out to each of the projects one by one, because this round doesn't have that many projects, right? I think it's like maybe like 45, I think. So maybe we could message them and give them like a template and say, like, we recommend that you share like a similar message on social media to encourage your audience to donate to you in this round. So like give them like what are like the things that we recommend that they tell, for their audience.
Yeah, I mean, that was
Like
in
for
the
them to
email
share.
I sent earlier. I could show you guys what it looked like.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that one. Yeah, because I saw like some projects did that already, I think.
Yeah. So we did give them like some, I don't know if it was a template of the message exactly, but we gave them resources about like how to share it with their network and I can find the copy of it.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, if we did it, that's good.
So here's what went out today.
Okay.
So it's just like, I mean, we didn't give them a template, but basically it's like down below to maximize attracting attention and donations during QF round. We recommend like utilizing platforms like this to share updates about your project, onboard people. We gave them links to like the donor course, the ABCs of donating on Giveth, suggested that they collaborate with other projects, and if they wanted support, they could reach out to the support team.
Perfect. This is great.
So I don't know if
I think it's good.
more or give them more stuff, but that went out today individually to each project owner from the the info@giveth.io email.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like after like a week, maybe we could send another email, just a reminder to each of them that didn't do it, and just say, oh, hey, there's still like 1 week left or something. And then just like we recommend
what Gitcoin does in their rounds and like how often they send emails and try to copy as much stuff as we can. I think there's a lot of work there that they've already done that we can just leverage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. I'll follow up through this and maybe comment in the issue that we already have. A new one, sending a reminder for the projects on the maybe after 1 week. Yeah, I agree with you, and also have in mind to add it to the newsletter. I think that Ahmad, you will be on top of that for sure, and I will also communicate with Lauren can, just to see if what we're missing regarding QF or what could we support regarding QF. Anything else around these that someone would like to ask? If not, please remember to check out the documentation, and I need to do that for myself as well, to make sure that we have all the right info.
Do we do like a Twitter space also, or like? I mean, like Lauren might not want to do it because we're still like testing things out, but I mean that usually gives us good results to do Twitter spaces.
Yeah, I think for this round it was just kind of like we're kind of doing the most simple communications as possible. I don't think we're really like blasting it out too much. And then for the next rounds we can have more of a solid campaign, but it's only 10K, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
it's good for the projects that are involved, but when we have like a bigger matching pool, I think we'll draw a lot more action. So having
Okay.
a beta test.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's super important. I'm glad that you mentioned, Ashley, that this is more of a soft launch in order to test the product and not really make tons of noise out there. Okay, so moving up to the next thing. Yeah, the octants. Just to align on this, I know that we were talking at the beginning of the call, but to figure out the next steps. So the project owner's email is already draft in order for them to claim the BLAP. I think that we're okay, as they have up to Thursday to claim the BLAP. So we'll send this email tomorrow, also including QF. I already asked Ivy to send an email to the TEC hatchers and the trusted seed members that also are eligible to claim the BLAP. So she already sent that. So the next steps, I need to create some follow-up tweets to remind people to claim the BLAP. Maybe we can post yesterday, as today we're really getting tons of mentions regarding QF, so we can just create a quick tweet about the pull-up for the octant, and then I need to create some follow-up tweets to vote in the Epoch Zeta round starting 21 until the 28th, for us to get as much support as we can. Ahmad, I will share with you, as I was telling you in DMs, that the other email reminding the project owners starting the voting on the 21st, so I'm going to work on today as well. And I think that from the octant, that is basically it. I know that, again, this is more of like something that Lauren has been into, but Ashley, Ahmad, am I something regarding this? Do you think that something was left out, or are we cool with it?
For Epoch Zero?
Yeah.
I guess, are they doing any more Twitter spaces?
No, the Twitter spaces were meant to happen before the voting.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, then I think that's everything, really, just to keep retweeting whatever they, just cross communication stuff with whatever they have going out, and then we send out the email to our supporters.
Mm-hmm. And also I was thinking, Ash, that I could update the What's Up on Giveth when the voting starts, meaning this Friday, so we can just link the snapshot.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I was looking at it today, and I don't know, maybe we just add another one. All the stuff on there is really good. It's like I don't want to take anything off. I did take off the Impact Quest one, though, because that's over.
That's over. Oh, thank you. That's a great catch. Okay, I'll work on updating this What's Up and Giveth with this, and maybe add it as the second one without really deleting anything. And if someone maybe has an idea regarding this, we can work through. Maybe Keshav, you and I can sync to create a small video about this. I mean, I think that might be helpful after the one that you're working on right now.
Yeah.
Great. Perfect. So let's do this. And if there's not anything else regarding octants, let's go to, oh wow, Ahmad, you're so fast, you already updated. If you want to share it with us, these updates that you have regarding autopilot and analysis.
Yeah, I'll just be fast with this. But yeah, basically, there's a few things. So we have a few landing pages that we're making, new landing pages. One of them is being developed now, which is the refi landing page. And then there's a few that we're waiting for the team to design. And then we're also making a landing page for givebacks that we need to write. So that one, I think Suga said she may take it on, but if anyone else wants to have a look at it, there's a link to it here. We basically just want to make a page to make it simple to explain what givebacks are, basically. So if anyone wants to have a look at that. And then, yeah, for autopilot, I found a way to organize the journeys into folders. So we have like a few hundred segments that we're sending to. So I just found a way to organize them into folders. So that makes things a lot easier. And then, yeah, one more thing is there was something that we wanted to do for a while, which is basically a onboarding email sequence. So we're making an onboarding landing page, which is basically, it's a page where people that are new to Giveth can land on and learn about what we do. And then there's an email sequence that we want to send them. So over a series of a few weeks, we'll send them a few emails on how Giveth works, how they can donate, all of this kind of stuff. And we made this a while ago, so I think we may need to update it with some of the new stuff like referrals and quadratic funding and some of the new things that we're doing. So we need to update that email sequence. So yeah, I mean, that's something else that I'm working on as well. So if anyone wants to help, feel free. Or if you have suggestions on ways to make it better.
Oh, this is awesome. Thank you so much. Matt, it's super exciting to have the onboarding place. Cool. I will for sure support as much as I can. And I think that this could be also super helpful for Serbi and Keshav maybe to get involved, as is basically an onboarding that should be clear for everyone that like to join Giveth. So I'll make sure to keep you post both of you in this.
Yeah. I mean, also one idea, we were talking about videos earlier, but for example, if you feel we need to record new videos for any of these, or if there's, I mean, we do have videos for some of these sections, but if you maybe feel some of the videos are not very clear, maybe we could record new ones, or figure out ways to make them clearer. So yeah, that could be something maybe that you can help out with.
Mm-hmm. That would be awesome. Okay, let's review that. I think also that would be a great thing for Keshav to support us if we can find a way to improve the videos that we already have. You're saying the videos from the donors and owners 101 course. That's the ones that you're thinking of.
Yeah, so that would be one, or if I mean, also as people that have fresh eyes on this, you may notice, this is a bit not clear, maybe this video doesn't make sense, or if you feel a step is missing, maybe we could maybe do a new video. Yeah, so it could be in the donor series, for example.
Okay, that's awesome. I'll ask Serbi and Keshav there support because I think that they have more fresh eyes and they can see if everything is really or if we're missing anything. Perfect. Okay. Someone have any comments around this? I see that White Hat DAO join. Welcome. We are here discussing what's happening in Giveth marketing chapter. So for sure, you're welcome to say on the items we have prepared for today. Okay, great. Thank you, Matt. And then the last thing I think for today, and also I would like Ashley to mention about Ain Brody. But it was the ETH Barcelona topics, but I think that Suga already mentioned at the beginning of her stand-up, saying that she's already preparing this dynamic recap. And then I think it's a great idea to include ETH Paris as well, see, in the recap. And then I can just create a tweet thread with all this one big chunk of information. I know that Suga is busy right now, so let's just align as soon as it is over so we can work together on this.
Sorry.
No, thank you so much for your support in Paris. I think that's very useful to have you there. And the last thing was I wanted to discuss about the Giveth social media team, but no one from the social media is here, meaning Elgin and Steve and Lauren. So I will just this item. And then Ashley, maybe we can designate the last part of the meeting to talk about Ain Brody and see sorry, I haven't catch up on that. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, no worries. I just want I don't know that we need to talk about it too extensively, but if you and I could get on a call with her, we can figure out maybe kind of like what her bandwidth is, what her commitment is, and maybe some good things that she can take on that don't necessarily require her to like onboard, you know? Like I was talking with Nicola for the Meet the Makers stuff, and she could easily take like an update of a project and make a Twitter post out of it or make a Facebook post out of it and not really need to know too much technical stuff about Giveth, because if she's only volunteering temporarily, she's working on her dissertation and she wants to use Giveth as a case study. So she's like, how can we figure out things that she can help with that are also beneficial for the paper, and then like, you know, make it also valuable for us. So like these small kind of like easy first time issue type that she could help out with that wouldn't require too much onboarding, because I don't think she plans to like be around permanently, you know? So I don't think we should necessarily put too much time and effort into onboarding her to all of our platforms and all of our stuff, but like something like doing like project feature posts would be really easy, or like, you know, these like meeting things that we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love it. I think that having her support on project features is a great idea, as is something that doesn't require really like a deep understanding on technical things regarding Giveth or, you know, complex things. It's just more about having support on something that we know that's very important. So I love it, and for sure, let's get into a call and figure out how we can really take the most out of her energy that I know she's really going to support.
Yeah. Make a doodle, I'll put it in our DM, and then we can probably get together sometime next week or something and talk about it somewhere.
Perfect. And I'm so sorry that I missed to be the makers bidding. It was sorry, I've been really swamped with Octant and QF, but I make sure to align with you and Nicola as well and see how can I support.
Yeah, she was gonna be in this call, but I know she's planning on she's gonna start making issues and make the comms soon. She started the outreach for the event. It's just, I guess now more so incorporating into comms and places. I think that's great to handle the event, but maybe it's just like a reminding everybody who's creating content that, or if you're maybe that's within comms if you guys are projects and what they're doing, then maybe we add this hashtag to that and make it more of kind of like a campaign.
Yeah, I agree. This is cool. I'm also going to share with Serbi and Keshav this initiative, so they are aligned on what's this, but basically is our effort, or both like the community's effort to projects, verified projects on Giveth. So Nicola and Natalie are really making strong effort around with the makers.
Yeah, and maybe that's something that we could make a video for too if there's enough time, or at some point maybe for the next event, because I think we're going to try to do it monthly, and she was thinking like the first Wednesday of every month, but we wanted to run that past the other people. Like, I don't know if that works for Suga, but we'll connect. I know everybody's like really distracted on things right now. Nicola's getting all the initial steps set up, so it's all good. Yeah, and then just a reminder that it's Meet the Makers, so plural. Create content for Meet the Makers.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah,
Is this like
just I don't want to confuse any
facilitating?
new people.
Yeah, sorry. Inviting and facilitating is super hard for me. Okay, great. Well, I'm excited. We have so many ideas to use. I know where Keshav. I will sync with you with all the details of everything. You don't need to worry. We can work on this together. But I think that would be great to create like a invitation for the next maker session. Cool. Anything else that someone would like to add? If not, I think that we can finish here and just keep working on and keep doing whatever everyone is working and doing right now. So anyone has something else?
Thank you, Ahmed.
Thank you so much, Suga, for all your supporting. You're really, really great. Okay, then let's call this done. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you next week, same time, same channel. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Almond.